Hello and welcome back to my garden. Today's a really exciting video. It's a gorgeous day here today and I am getting some planting done, which is always a great time. So what are we doing today? Today I'm going to take this small garden bed. It's a 2 foot by 4 foot garden bed, 1 foot high, which you can't really tell because it's slightly overgrown here today, but we are going to be planting some broccoli. Really exciting. I already have some broccoli planted in another area in my garden. I will show that to you, but this is where we're going to be planting some broccoli today. As you can see, it's very overgrown. We need to do some weeding. I've already put these wires in. These are hoops, and I'm going to be putting mesh over this, and that's going to help protect the seedlings, specifically from the bunnies. This garden is in my backyard. Bunnies can get to this area, and they love munching on broccoli. I'm also going to be planting some lettuce in this garden bed. So we want to make sure to cover these seedlings. We're going to use a mesh to put over these hoops, and it's going to help protect those seedlings. Now, this little garden bed gets a lot of sun. It is in a small corner of my backyard. I do have many other garden beds which are still being prepared for the season. I have nothing planted in them yet. They still need to be amended for the season. One here has already been amended. I've already topped it up with soil. I've already added other soil amendments. We just need to do some weeding and get to planting. This is my container garden on my deck. I love growing in these grow bags. You can actually find these linked down below in the description box. I absolutely love growing in these grow bags. And this is where I started my spring crops because this gets the most sun the latest in the afternoon. So given the cooler temperatures in the spring, I find that crops do really well here. Summer crops do really well here as well because of how much sun they get. So we've got some broccoli planted, some tatsoi lettuce, some romaine, more romaine. Here we have some kale and some dill and some more broccoli at the back. We have some pea seeds planted there, which is why they're covered with netting so the squirrels can't get them. And we have some more peas growing here. So these are some of my spring crops. So now we're going to get some more broccoli planted. I don't have to cover the crops that are on the deck because while bunnies can jump, they don't tend to hop up onto the deck and chew down my plants. So the plants here on my deck are safe. But we will need to cover the plants over in the garden bed because of the bunnies and the other critters munching down on those plants. So let's get started. All right, now that we've got our garden weeded out, it's looking great. I'm just going to add one more amendment to the soil, and that's some slow release granular fertilizer. This is going to help feed our plants over the season. It's going to break down slowly over time. Broccoli are big feeders. They need lots of nutrients. So we're just going to mix that fertilizer into the soil, and then we'll be ready for planting. All right. The fertilizer's all mixed in and our soil is looking great. These are the broccoli plants we're going to be planting today. There are 6 plants in here. You want to make sure you have a good 6 to 12 inches between these plants because they do get large. Now, I actually think I might put all 6 broccoli plants in here. It might get tight, but I think it'll be okay. I think we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we might even put some lettuce in the middle. We'll see how it goes. So we're going to start by digging our hole. To get your broccoli out of the transplant pot, you're going to tip it upside down and gently squeeze on the bottom, which will pop the soil cell right out of there. And there you go. Beautiful broccoli, beautiful roots. Let's pop it down into the soil. It doesn't need to go any lower than soil level. Okay, dig another hole right here. Again, we're gonna pop our broccoli out. Pop it right down into the soil, backfill, and you're good to go. Now remember that even though the seedlings seem small right now, the plants do get large. So you definitely want to make sure you're giving your plants the space they need to grow and produce beautiful vegetables for you. Okay, pop the next one right down into the soil. Backfill. Our next one, again, we're just squeezing the bottom gently, popping it right out of there. Planting is so much fun. I love getting my hands dirty in the soil. It smells incredible. I'm gonna dig our next one. Got some roots down there, getting in the way. Pop out our cell, beautiful. And our last one, right here in the corner. And there we go, our broccoli is planted. The next step is I think I'm going to put some lettuce here as well. And then we'll add the netting on top to protect all these seedlings. Okay, I have these two beautiful romaine plants. I just potted these the other day, so we'll see how this goes putting them in the ground. But I'm gonna put these one right here and one right here. Now the idea is hopefully that I won't have to keep the netting on the whole time. Once the seedlings grow nice and big and large, I'm hoping that the critters will leave them alone. So we're gonna add some lettuce in here as well. We're just gonna dig a hole right here in the middle. Pop our seedling out carefully because I just potted these. Place it in the soil. Beautiful. It should grow just fine. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Won't dig a hole as large. Pop it out of the soil. See how it's falling apart because I just potted these. Not a problem. The roots are just fine. And our lettuce is planted. All that's left to do is water this in with some water. Now you want to spray lightly with your water right around the roots. We want them to get off to a nice strong start. This garden bed gets plenty of sun throughout the day. The sun should hit this garden bed in about an hour or so. So we're just watering gently right around all of the plants and surrounding soil. You want to make sure that you moisten the surrounding soil as well, or else it will pull all the moisture away from your plants. And there we go. Our garden bed is planted. It looks beautiful. Next step is to put the mesh on top. We're just going to place this netting right over top, and then we're going to clip it down so it doesn't blow away. And this will help keep the bunnies and the critters out of the garden bed. And plenty of sun will hit these vegetables. It does not block the sun from getting in. It just helps keep the critters out. So we will get a few clips and we will clip this down to the garden bed along the edges, and it leaves plenty of room for the vegetables to grow underneath. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you found it helpful, and share it with a friend so that they can learn too. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends!